Good afternoon, I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. The headlines. Watch out social media users as President Edgar Lungu signs the cybersecurity bill into law. 35-year-old defiler of 4 girls committed to the High Court for sentencing. Join me with the Midday News in detail after this commercial. Are you a qualified and skilled marketing person? Have you got the passion and motivation as a marketer? Camnet TV is looking for self-motivated, qualified marketers. For more details, please call 0962 965 883 or send your details to the email info@camnettvafrica.com. Remember that Camnet TV is not just another channel.
I'm Ambassador Frank Mutsobila. My 50 years journey in the media has now taken me to Camnet Television. I'm very excited to join this amazing inner family. The importance of governance issues cannot be overemphasized. Every Tuesday at 20:45, I'll be going under the skin of a governance issue with my guest. I'll be interrogating the guest so that you can make an informed decision. I'll be coming on every Tuesday at 20:45 with Frank on Camnet.
2021 has been described as a highly politically charged year. This is because every 5 years the country goes to the polls, and that 5 years elapses with only a few months remaining down to the ballot. The battlefield to appear on the ballot is becoming fertile. A lot of people are expressing interest of appearing on the ballot.
In all this, our interest is to put the duty bearers, the leaders, and those aspiring to task by asking the relevant questions.
If you're an aspiring candidate, be it councillor, mayor, or member of parliament, get in touch with us to get yourself on the verdict.
We go beyond speculation in dealing with policy and governance issues. The right questions are asked to help you make a verdict.
For more details, you can call us on 0962 965883, 0979 753010, or email us info@camnettvafrica.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Join us on Camnet TV
every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 17:45 hours
on a new program dubbed The Verdict.
Remember that Camnet TV is not just another channel. And now the Midday News in detail. The Lusaka Magistrate Court has convicted and committed a 35-year-old man to the Lusaka High Court for sentencing for defiling 4 girls aged between 9 and 13. This is in a case in which Joseph Winga, a builder of Chamba Valley, was charged with 4 counts of defilement, contrary to the laws of Zambia. When the matter came up for judgment before Lusaka Magistrate Fides Hamaundu, the court convicted the accused on counts that there is overwhelming evidence against him that he committed the offense. Magistrate Hamaundu is delivering her judgment Friday morning stated that it was not in dispute that the convict defiled the 4 minors.
Joseph Winga, the man who defiled 4 minors, is likely to spend 15 or more years in custody after the court Friday morning found him guilty. Appearing for his judgment before Magistrate Fides Hamaundu on the 26th of March 2021, Winga could not escape his fate but found its reality. Magistrate Hamaundu, in delivering a judgment, stated that it was not in dispute that Winga defiled the 4 victims, as there was overwhelming evidence against him. However, the magistrate could not sentence him after his conviction, but committed him to the Lusaka High Court, as the mandatory maximum sentence for defilement was beyond her powers. According to Section 138 of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Laws of Zambia, any person found guilty of a defilement offense upon conviction is liable to a term of imprisonment of not less than 15 years. The 4 girls he defiled are aged between 9 and 13 years old. During trial, The 4 victims testified that on the mature day, the 3rd of July 2020, they were playing and suddenly they saw the grandmother of the 13-year-old victim who requested that they escort her and the convict to his place. After they reached Winga's place, the grandmother to the 13-year-old victim entered the house with him while they remained playing outside. However, she left shortly, leaving the 4 victims at the convict's place. This made Winga find an opportunity to take advantage of the 4 girls when they requested for water to drink, and he ushered them in his house and locked the house. According to the evidence before court from the victims, the convict firstly called the 13-year-old victim to his bedroom, where he sexually abused her and later called for the younger ones. Evidence on record indicates that he made his victim watch how he was defiling each one of them, and after he was done, he requested for a second round. Other evidence indicates that the 13-year-old victim got the convict's bedsheet and shoes as payment for having sexual intercourse with them, but when she went back to her grandmother's place, she was warned not to inform anyone of what was done to her and her friend, as she was going to put her grandmother in trouble. The convict, in his defense, however, denied defiling the girls and told the court that he had nothing to say over the issue because he came to Lusaka for his medication. Joseph Winga, the now convict, will soon appear before the High Court for his sentencing. Miriam Kemba, reporting for Camnet TV News.
New Hope Movement for Multi-Party Democracy MMD spokesperson Dr. Cephas Mukuka has disclosed that the Lusaka High Court has discharged the injunction which was sought to stop the party's convention on Saturday 20th March 2021. Speaking with Camnet TV in an exclusive interview, Dr. Mukuka states that the application stood no chance as it was drawn in an irregular and incompetent manner. He states that those saying the dismissal is fake are just wasting their time as the court has already made its ruling.
About the injunction, it does not even exist. So this means that whatever we did during our last convention is valid and legal. Okay, that one I can confirm. I can be put on record because this is what transpired actually. Because you may wish to know that what is coming up on the 9th actually, it is not to do with the injunction. No, our lawyer has raised certain things against our enemies. So this is what the courts will be looking at. Don't be seen to be fighting the law, because what is happening now here, it is very simple and straightforward. The courts, when it went today, the court could not hear. They said, no, we cannot stop something which already took place. This is what is there.
The Examination Council of Zambia says it will manage to verify all Grade 12 certificates for all aspiring candidates before the nomination period. Examination Council of Zambia Public Relations Specialist Nicholas Nkua has told Camnet News that the council has increased the number of certificate officers. Mr. Nkua has since advised aspiring candidates to bring their certificates in batches so as to quicken the process for all those aspiring. And a check by a Camnet television crew at the verification center in Lusaka found that there was less than 5 people verifying their results at the center.
Various concerns were raised by stakeholders on whether the Examination Council of Zambia was going to manage verifying all Grade 12 certificate for aspiring candidates for the August 2021 general elections. While political parties have called the exercise a hindrance to one's right, some political parties have also accused government of sidelining their popular members from contesting in the coming elections due to not having a Grade 12 certificate. But the Examination Council of Zambia says it is up to the task of ensuring that all candidate certificates are verified before the nomination period. A check by Camnet News at Lusaka Boys, where the verification exercise is being conducted, found that the school hall was almost empty due to the fact that most people were already attended to. And the Examination Council of Zambia Public Relations Specialist Nicholas Nkua told this reporter that the council is up to the task and that all aspiring candidates will be certified before the nomination period ends on the 19th May 2021.
I can assure members of the public and indeed anyone that will come through during this period that verification of their results will be done. And actually we have passed on a message to especially those that are vying for various political offices, the political parties, that what can really help also is that they can group or bring these verification documents in batches so that we attend to them as a group as opposed to them coming individually. So that is an option that we recommended to the various political parties to do, for us to even offer them a more efficient service.
Mr. Nkoa also says the council has detected some fake grade 12 certificates from various members of the public, the matter that will be investigated further.
In the process, we have also discovered a few qualifications that we are still questioning in terms of them being genuine or not. And yesterday we mentioned that we have so far detected about 8 of those qualifications coming from different classes of individuals, not the politicians, not the people applying for recruitment and so on, but it's encompassing the groups of people that are coming through. So we are yet to establish who in fact is the owner of these qualifications in terms of their class with regards to the service that we are offering.
Aspiring candidates should take advantage of the increased manpower at the council and the newly opened services in different parts of the country to have their grade 12 certificates verified on time and avoid panic as the road comes to an end. Prudence Tota, reporting for Camnet TV News.
The Mukushi Town Council has suspended 12 liquor licenses belonging to bars and taverns for violating the Liquor Licensing Act and the statutory instrument SI number 21 and 22. Mukushi Town Council Public Relations Officer Clarence Kauma says the authority undertook a joint operation in the early hours of Friday where it was realized that bars were opened by 05 hours. Mr. Kauma says the authority has been receiving complaints from members of the public that bars have been closing very late and opening early in the morning, causing noise in the area.
Mr. Speaker, I therefore wish to announce the partial reopening of these outlets from Fridays to Sundays with immediate effect. But of course, with serious caution that all public health guidelines are strictly adhered to. These outlets shall operate from 18 hours to 23 hours.
These were the words of Zambia's President Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu on 11th of September 2020 when he addressed Parliament. The head of state did not direct that bars and nightclubs should operate on a daily basis, as opposed to what is being witnessed in the country where bars and nightclubs are now operating on a daily basis. The trend by some people to always break the law and go scot-free is what has prompted the Mukushi City Council to ride on some bars Friday morning that were operating as early as 05 hours. And Mukushi Council Public Relations Officer Clarence Kauma says 12 licenses have since been confiscated and that the owners of the bars should explain to the council why their licenses should not be revoked forever.
Moved in as a local authority following quite a number of complaints that we've had across the district, especially in Itala, Patu Nono, where bars have been opening as early as 06 hours and some as early as 05 hours. We swung into action as a local authority with our colleagues from the health department as well as council police. Our aim was to appreciate what is on the ground, and our discovery is that indeed bars have been opening as early as 05 hours. Therefore, what we've done is that we have closed down these bars. In total, there are about 12 bars, and we are writing letters to them to exculpate themselves and show reasons as to why their licenses should not be revoked.
The danger in careless drinking is that it does not just destroy one's body, but hinders productivity and the capacity to do productive things. Hangovers have also cost people a lot of resources, chances, opportunities, and life. It is therefore important for persons to take responsibility and become positive contributors to society. Prudence Tota, reporting for Camnet TV News.
That news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Midday News, but before we go, the headlines once again. Confusion continues to characterize Movement for Multi-Party Democracy MMD. 35-year-old defiler of 4 girls committed to High Court for sentencing. I am Precious Nzeya Sakaleji. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.